Welcome, YouTube. 1 second. No welcomes. Mhm. Welcome, YouTube, to another video. Today, we will be reacting, of course, to another video. A scary one this time. Allegedly, it's supposed to be the scariest video I've ever seen, at least. Top 3 at least. Let's get straight into this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see in the future, near or far. And let's get straight into this amazing
Saturday
video.
afternoon, a group of house cleaners arrived to a house
And you know we
unaware
gotta
that
put
they would
both
encounter
headphones in
something
this.
very unsettling while cleaning up this place. The person who lives here had just inherited this property from someone who had a hoarding problem. Recorded by one of the cleaners, this video was taken just moments before they all started to scream. According to Katie, one of the cleaners, this place was not what it seemed in the photos that were sent by the owner.
She sent some pictures of the house, and judging from the pictures that she sent, it didn't look like it was going to be that bad or that hard a job. So I immediately take out my phone and start filming. I want to show our boss how this client totally misrepresented the house.
Little did Katie know that while filming, this would happen. Take a look.
Let's look. This is in broad day, by the way.
What is that? That's so cute.
Here's how I got my contacts.
Oh my god. I don't care about your fucking contacts. Oh my fucking god, bro.
So bad.
Oh my God, what is that?
Flies?
Okay, nothing too bad.
Take it, Thomas, the gym.
Tyrell, my mom will ask you a question.
are $1 and fucking pennies, my nigga. What time is it? Why are you looking at your phone like that? I don't know if she can hear this all. You fucking talking. Because I fucking retarded. Mute it, my nigga. I didn't know it was there. Mute it though, now that we know. You could easily that nigga mute it. Fuck you that way. Bro, cause I whisper. What time is it? It's 9. It's like 9:40. Oh, I gotta finish this video. Nigga, aren't you supposed to be running? What? Where'd you run? Did you go on your run? I just went for a walk. That was like 8, my nigga. Walk. Hey. Weak. You don't do any form of action, bro.
If I did, I wouldn't walk. Like,
It's mad cold, bro. I wasn't trying to do all that.
okay,
It was mad cold, bro. It's all on tape, by the way. It's dropping. Man, I don't know. But it's all on tape. Did you tap into my other walk video?
No.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of drafts actually on walk videos that just never got posted. You're about to see some leaked footage, bro. Don't use it all in one place now, man. This is from this morning. And then I had to do another montage and things of that nature. It was like no sun, my nigga. It was like cold and windy. But we gotta get back to this video. I gotta cut all of this out. It's a ghost video. I gotta get back to character and things of that nature. Now I don't wait, nah, I can't. Like I don't even know what to say to that, yo. Like that just can't. I wouldn't. Never me. Never me. Why are they still here?
What have you gotten us into? Oh my God, it's so really. Oh my God.
While filming, the condition of this house, a ride-on play toy begins to move on its own. But it doesn't just move randomly, but rather towards the cleaning crew. As if the clutter in this place wasn't already terrifying enough, this happens. Now, obviously, they were freaked out by this, but after thinking that this may have been a battery-powered car, they look back at the footage to confirm this. However, while rewatching, they notice something pretty chilling. Watch closely.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right down to your exact address in just seconds. Imagine pulling up your neighborhood, spotting your roof, your street.
It's called Google Earth, kid.
As it seems, this toy is entirely made of plastic, no battery.
Well, that little box in there could be a battery. We never know. But it doesn't seem like there's any form of connection on that.
Or motorized components appear to be seen here. If no power source had caused its movement, then what did? But the bigger question is how exactly did it suddenly shift towards the group's direction? It's as though it just knew where they were. To Kaden, this occurrence would stay a mystery, as she wouldn't be returning to this house for various reasons. But then a few days later, the owner reaches out again.
We told her that we would be willing to come back, but only under 3 conditions. The first being that we needed to second that the Thomas the Tank Engine toy would absolutely not be in the house. That she agreed to all
Not
of our
crazy, bro.
conditions, and so we returned to the job.
On the second day back, this happened.
Come here. Come here. Come see.
Wait, they put Thomas outside. My gut was telling me to look out the window. I didn't know Thomas was there. My intuition or sixth sense, something kept eyeing this thing. Something kept me eyeing this thing before it started moving. I see you.
Get out.
We have been filming that thing. And then
Once again, the toy car somehow begins to move by itself. Only this time, it's in the backyard. Although pretty strange, there's something else that Katie recorded on her second day at this place, and it's something that's left her even more spooked. As she states, she was recording the mantle area because of something she saw in the photos that were sent by the owner. Take a look.
Like in the pictures she originally sent us when we were doing the first estimate, there was a picture of a photo album. And in the album, there's a picture of a child. I'm obviously going to post the pictures above, the face blurred, of course, but you can see the kid on it.
Look carefully when I take the video of the mantle. There are these blue bowls stacked up, and in those bowls are some Polaroid pictures. And if you look really closely, you can see that in the pictures is the Thomas train that we keep seeing move. And on this Thomas train is a boy. He looks to be like around 9 or so. And I don't know anything about him. I don't know who he is. The owner didn't tell us anything about him.
As Katie believes, this toy had most likely belonged to the boy in this photo, and her suspicion is that the boy had passed away, given all the strange activity that's happened with this toy. Now, of course, this is just a theory she has. There doesn't seem to be any evidence to prove that whoever this was had passed away, and therefore been responsible for the toy's movement. But one night, a phone call regarding this whole situation had made her stomach drop. Listen.
Let's see the phone call, bro. Let's listen. I gotta put both headphones in, so I'm scared. I'm tweaking.
Hello.
Hi, this is Katie.
You know your phone is cutting up a little bit the whole time we were talking. I'm wondering too, because that was his train. And
That was his train.
yes, and so when you told me that, and then I saw what you were talking about, I don't know what to think. I mean, I don't know how to take it,
But you do feel like that it's your nephew moving the train?
well, anything can happen. I don't know what to say. I mean, have a good night.
Thanks, you too, Thunder. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow.
As it turns out, the homeowner's nephew had passed away. It's unknown as to how he passed, but considering that this was the house that he lived in before his aunt took over the property, it's no surprise to see his stuff still lying around. And to make this even more strange, the owner had sent Katie a video of something she recorded a few weeks back after taking over the place.
So the kid is dead ass just playing.
A mini door on this playset can be seen opening on its own
I can
before
imagine
somehow
the
shutting
kid
by itself. Seeing
doing
this
that.
video and all the other activity that happened before, could it be that the owner's nephew had actually been present at this place? After all, most of the activity revolves around toys. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. For now, as it seems, this video remains a mystery.
It's like a do not disturb setting for your mind, and it gets you focused in just 5 minutes.
Okay. Because no one's... I'm gonna get my mind hacked. Number 4.
On May 20th of 2026, a man is looking after his sick mother through a baby monitor when he sees her staring at something that appears to be on the ceiling.
What's that noise?
don't know. I don't
There
know about
doesn't
this
appear to
one.
be anything noticeable in this room. Yet strangely, Raymond's mother continues to stare at the ceiling as though something were there. Now this detail is important because for the past few weeks, Raymond has been recording his mom reaching up towards something above her bed. Whether coming from the ceiling or somewhere else, he's already checked the space multiple times and always finds nothing. But one day, while recording his mom doing her usual reach, he gets this.
It kind of just looks like.
As Raymond films his mom reaching up again, he gets this: the nurse's hair getting whipped upwards. Looking back at this clip, she neither turns her head nor jolts in any way to cause her hair to jump. It just goes up on its own before she even moves.
I'm out of ideas.
Just how exactly did Nurse Judy's hair fly up without there being a visible cause? According to her, it felt as though someone had grabbed her hair. Now there's something worth noting about this specific statement, and it's the fact that it says pulled up. As Raymond believes, if something had yanked her hair upwards, then it had to be something from above. And if that's so, then maybe Mom isn't just seeing things after all. While there's nothing visible to support this claim, there is something on this bed that might.
Is this the phone that my mom used?
One night, during one of her episodes of Reaching Upwards, she takes out her phone and records the ceiling. Take a look.
What is she recording? Huh. I don't know what to think of this actually.
Neither Raymond nor his mother's nurses could explain what was caught here. Thinking that something would appear on the ceiling, he sees this instead. Under his mother's blanket, a strange bump shows up. Whatever this is wasn't there initially, as footage from early on shows the bed being completely flat. It's nowhere to be found, much like the noises that are heard in this video. Between hearing this and seeing the lump, Raymond now thinks that it's not just the ceiling anymore, but rather the entire room that's active.
I mean, there's nothing. Nothing here. I even think this is where we see something. You know? Underneath the bed is just supplies.
Now after checking all around and posting this video, someone suggested that he cut open the mattress to see if there was something inside that made the bulge. To Raymond, this didn't seem like a good idea. He wasn't going to ruin his mom's mattress just to find nothing inside. But eventually, after getting her a new one because of this video, and seeing that it's already falling apart from its underside, he figured, why not give it a try now? It goes without saying, but what he finds terrified him.
Alright, so this is the bed we're gonna take a look in. The new mattresses just came in.
Alright, they open in the bed. Doesn't seem too bad right now. Just a bed opening. Another bed.
Ashes. We're gonna cut the whole thing. Thank you. The person who suggested this? Thank you. Jesus Christ, man.
I don't even know what to think of that, because that's not, like, this video so far hasn't been scary. Not as scary as the last one, at least, but that's just me.
But something just as horrifying was discovered. What was thought to be a new bed was actually just a used mattress that was covered up and made to look new. Raymond had no idea that he bought a mattress that was technically refurbished. There were no labels or any zippers to indicate this was a cover when he bought this a year ago. While it's rare, there have been documented cases of people opening up their beds and finding a secondhand mattress inside. Upon discovering this, Raymond throws out the mattress and reports that since then, there hasn't been much activity in his mother's room. But then 2 nights later, this happens.
Here's the mattress that I took out of my mom's. This is the mattress that I cut up the other day. It's out on the curb, getting ready to be picked up. Now, this is the mattress that I thought was the source of everything. The knocking. Tell me why. Tell me why I still hear the knocking.
Thinking that the bed had been the culprit this whole time, he was ticked off to see that it was still happening. But by far, the creepiest thing that's happened since throwing out the mattress is this last video. While looking at the monitor, both Raymond and his mother's nurse noticed this.
Let's see.
Oh my god, I see it.
After checking all around, they find nothing. So then, the question is begged, just what is going on inside his mother's room? If the activity still continues, even with the mattress gone, then what can explain this?
I'm not gonna lie, the only reasonable thing to do in this situation is burn down the whole house. Because if it's spreading that fast, it's kind of like, I don't know. The house should just all go, everything.
There have yet to be more updates coming up from Raymond, but in the meantime, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now this next video takes place at a subway station, where apparently something appears inside a tunnel when it gets completely dark. It's the reason why many commuters who know about this passage take out their phones and begin to record.
I don't see nothing.
Now the train speed makes it hard to see, but if you slow the footage, you'll see what appears to be another station that's entirely empty and outdated. Trains always pass it, but they never stop here. And maybe that's a good thing, because in a recent video shared by someone who wanted to film this secret station, something was caught on camera that's left many commuters terrified. The Chamberí station in Madrid, Spain is a train station that's been out of service for quite some time. It was shut down in 1966, but trains still pass it as it sits in between 2 stations that are still operating. However, every so often, people sneak inside and explore the place, only to be left feeling unsettled. On May 30th of 2026, a passenger on the subway line was getting ready to report the Chamberí station when they caught this instead.
Oh, I thought this was the station. Never mind. Alright, they're leaving the station. They just got picked up back. Probably just an onlooker.
The Chambry station.
Probably just someone trying to explore and just didn't want to get
It
caught.
might not be abandoned after all. As the speeding train passes by an entrance, there appears to be a girl dressed in a white gown who seems to be watching everyone on board. Mind you, that this part of the station is off limits to the public, so whoever this was shouldn't even be there. But maybe, as some believe, this wasn't a person. As local legend has it, before closing down, the Chambry station had a passenger who lost their life on these tracks. That passenger happened to be a girl who fell off a train. Now, while the story can't be verified, viewers no doubt believe that what was caught here had to be the girl who passed away. Though, unfortunately, no further updates or videos have been posted by the user who shared this. Just who or what had been inside this abandoned station.
Number 2. Wait a second.
I'm in South Korea by myself. I've been waiting through this shit my whole life. You know it. Coming, I'll tell you what I'm at. I'll meet you in the studio in a minute. I'll beat the fuck out you, nigga. As on my daughters, hey, I'll beat the piss out you. You a little boy. I remember you. You was a hoe. You know I cried. Say, I ain't did syrup no more, man. I don't smoke serious. You bitch ass nigga. I ain't pop a pill on you, man. I ain't smoke cigarette. And I'm like, man, stop all that pussy ass drug this and egg this. Bro, you can't stay as here. Come anywhere I'm at and watch what I do you. And that's it.
Interesting. Young boy is trying to beat Future's ass, man, but that got nothing to do with me. Let's get back
Now,
to
the following video comes from a mother who just had a newborn baby when one night, at around 3:40 in the morning, her cameras record something that leaves her too scared to leave the room.
Actually, first things first, why does she have her door wide open if she's trying to sleep? Hell no. You gotta sleep with the door closed, bro.
According to Daisy Andrade, out of all the strange things that have happened at home, this one may just be the most terrifying, and it doesn't help that what she captured might have some connection to what others have caught on camera while visiting the island where she lives.
Growing up in Hawaii, there's a lot of ancient Hawaiian stories or traditions, or I would call superstitions. It's probably just ancient Hawaiian spirits trying to get my attention.
So, take note of this stick here, right? Okay. So there's nothing to its left, but at the same time, when I look at this other one, I zoom in. Wow. Look at that. But I zoom into this up there, just like a hole.
Oh, that gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Seeing this only makes Daisy's video that much more unsettling. As she writes, I always pray with my boys before bed, and coincidentally, we forgot to say our nightly prayer this night. Whatever was here will not be welcomed here again. This is what she caught.
I start feeling very uneasy and confused. Both of my boys don't sleep, talk, or watch. Well, caught between telling myself that I heard my son's voice calling for me and gaslighting myself into thinking that I'm just sleep deprived and extremely tired. Coming from me for myself. I immediately go to my other half to wake him up, shaking and completely covered in goosebumps. Explaining to him that there's someone outside calling my name, Mom, but it sounds just like our son's voice. I'm him obviously confused and half asleep, but can tell by the look on my face and body language that something is wrong. He immediately gets up and helps me figure out what's going on. Him going outside to check while I stay in the boys' room to see if it's the boys are talking in their sleep and to make sure they're safe and okay. Comes to check in on us. Why is there still no lights on in the house? I don't know why people do this, bro. We start trying to figure out what exactly happened. I'm very uncomfortable and confused, explaining to him what I heard and felt. He can sense the weirdness of the situation and uneasiness. Okay, to conclusion that something was spiritual. This was something spiritual and was in fact not one of our boys calling for me. My whole entire body is covered in goosebumps and we're just trying to figure out how we're gonna go back to sleep. Man, you better throw on. What was I watching last night? I tried watching something. That shit was boring as fuck. It made me tired. Like, I was energized and, like, feeling good, right? And it made me tired. Kotzenet's new song is kind of good. Niggas be forgetting he from New York.
Niggas forgetting you may have busted out Rolly Avalanche.
But niggas also trying to say that they swapped his soul and Diddy's soul into his body. Which was a conspiracy theory with the Epstein things. When they figured out, like, you can convert consciousness. Like, you can swap consciousness. But I don't really give a fuck about that shit. Let's get back to this video.
Whatever it was that sounded just like the child, Daisy and her husband concluded that this whole incident had to be something paranormal. Either someone or something that couldn't be seen was calling out to Daisy. But according to her, she swore it sounded just like her son, who during this whole time was fast asleep. If neither of her older children were awake, then who was count or something else, camera, or if there's any ghost.
If you're struggling with depression and you're not feeling the comfort and peace that you need, I invite you to meet with missionaries like me from the Church of Jesus Christ.
Video.
Number 1.
Now on September 10th of 2025, a CCTV camera in the corner of a highway interchange recorded something that many pedestrians had witnessed but couldn't make sense of. They were frightened by what emerged from this highway. At around 2:20 p.m., pedestrians on the Concordia Bridge Highway in Mexico City were suddenly surrounded by a strange fog that seemingly came out of nowhere. They weren't sure where the fog had come from or why many people were running away from it. But when news broke that a gas tanker had tipped over on a curving ramp, causing a massive cloud of gas, things made sense now. Except for one thing. While researching this incident,
I believe it, when that happened, there was a tremendous amount of smoke and almost nothing could be seen. At times, you could see silhouettes within the cloud, but some seemed to be flying.
A surprising number of comments from people claiming to have seen silhouettes or shadowy figures flying.
Well, also remember that this happened in broad day, if it did. That there's mad people running around, so the silhouettes on the ground, if there actually is silhouettes in the air, I don't know what to say on that.
Although the fog was no longer a mystery, people still couldn't explain the strange faces and eerie shadows they saw in the mist. Now, although none of these videos seem to show any of the so-called flying silhouettes people saw, one video captures something that's just as unsettling. On May 25th of 2026, almost a year later, a motorcyclist travels down the same highway where the gas leak happened. Mind you, that the reason this bridge looks darker than usual is because shortly after the gas leak, a spark had lit up the whole place. This is what was caught.
Let's see what was caught. Wait, this was May 25th, 2026? That was like January, February, March, April, May. That was 2 months ago. That was like a month and a half ago.
The motorcyclist who posted this wasn't sure if he was just hearing things, but after watching the footage from his dash cam, it's clear that an agonizing scream was heard nearby. Now, while the source isn't obvious, something else is. It wasn't until many people started screenshotting a certain moment in this clip and putting it in the comments that the footage became even more unsettling. At around the following timestamp, this was captured. Watch closely.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. I really don't know.
An outline of a misty figure can be seen standing to the right. It isn't exactly a perfect silhouette, but something noticeable appears right behind the concrete barrier. And it's the fact that a scream is immediately followed afterwards that viewers couldn't help but theorize what this was. Maybe, as some believe, this figure had been the spirit of someone who lost their life during the sudden gas fire. To those who were there when it happened, this belief isn't far-fetched. They, and most others who visit the place now, often feel a sense of dread and unease. They don't exactly know why that is, but feel that it might be due to the residual energy left behind by those who unfortunately met their end. But of course, what do you think? Could this have been someone who passed away from the fire of 2025? Or was something else caught on camera, as with most videos?
Y'all, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think was happening in these videos. And peace.